Hey guys, today we're on our last couple sections of the year. We're going to be doing 2 for today chain rule. So let's just dive into it. When we talk about using the chain rule, you use it when you deal with quantities with exponents. Okay, so the way we look at it is when we have f of g of x and we're taking the derivative of it, we take the derivative of the whole thing and then we multiply it by the derivative of the inside. So we take the derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside. Okay? Two big things to memorize right here. I would write these down on your cheat sheet if you're making one for next year because you're going to do great in Calc A, B, B, C. So let's just dive into our examples. Okay? Not so many today, and I'm going to leave a couple for you guys to do on your own. All right, so we got number one, we got y equals 2x plus 3 all to the fourth power. So when we take the derivative, right, taking the derivative of the whole first thing, and we're multiplying it by the inside, the derivative of the inside. Okay, multiply that all out. You get x, 2x plus 3 to the third. Boom. All right, next one. Remember, we're multiplying all of it, or we're taking the derivative of the whole thing, or the outside, times derivative of the inside. Simplify. There you go. Moving on down to number 3. Okay, we can rewrite this one first. I rewrote this one as 3x plus 5 to the negative 1. Okay, so now we take the derivative of the whole thing, or the outside. Multiplying it by the derivative of the inside. And you should end up with negative 3. Remember, no negative exponents at the end. You get that. All right, 4. On to 4. Again, I rewrote this one as x squared minus 3 to 1/2. Yep. And then when we take the derivative, equals 1/2 x squared minus 3 to the negative 1/2, right? We subtract 1 up there, times the derivative of our inside, which is 2x. So our final line is going to be x over x squared minus 3 to the 1/2. All right, moving on to 5. We got a rewrite. I rewrote this as 4 minus x to the 1/3, right? Get it in that exponent form. Then we take the derivative, taking the derivative of the outside. Then we take derivative of the inside. Then our final line. Get everything sorted out. No negative exponents, and you're left with that guy. All right, 6. Again, I rewrote. Get it into something you can work with. All right, now we take the derivative. Okay, we're going to keep moving and finish this up by getting rid of our next negative exponents. we get this guy right here, negative 1 over 2x plus 5 to the 3 halves. All right, we're getting the hang of it, I feel like. So let's move on and add a wrinkle. So for 7 is one of the ones I want you guys to do. Add that into your homework. Practice that one. Okay? Moving to 8. So now with 8, we're mixing the product rule with the chain rule. So we're going to be doing kind of 2 parts to this. All right, think about it like you have your 1, you have your 2. Right? We have our 2 functions. So, and then we have our second function, and then we're doing the chain rule with the, well, if you rewrite it, it's easier to see. So if I rewrite this, okay, you see how we still have our 2 functions, but then we have like another one where it's embedded, right? This is embedded in the square root or to the 1/2. So when we keep going, now we're going to take our derivative. We got our first term times our second Heidi plus 5 minus x squared 1/2 times 3. Okay, we simplify a little bit, combine some terms, we get negative 3x squared over 5 minus x, squared to the 1/2 plus 3, 5 minus x squared to the 1/2 over 1. Alright. And from here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to multiply the top and bottom by 1, or 5x squared to the 1/2. Multiply it by top and bottom, 5 minus x squared to the 1/2. Okay, which should get us negative 3x squared plus 15 minus 3x squared all over 5 minus x squared to the 1/2, which equals negative 6x squared plus 15 5 minus x squared to the 1/2, which equals our final bit simplified, 2x squared plus 5 all over 5 minus x squared to the negative, or to the positive 1/2, excuse me, no negative. And that's what you should get there. All right, we're going to move on to 9 now. Look, we're doing the quotient rule this time, mixed with our chain rule. So we can say this is the same as, let's kind of give ourselves a little barrier. So we're going to say this is the same thing as so now when we take the derivative, we got our high-d low low-d high over to the low low. Times 1. All right. We go to our next line. We're simplifying. We got negative 3x over to the cube times x to 3, 4, 3 halves. All right, plus 1 over x cubed plus 4 to the 1/2. And now again, we're going to multiply by our denominator in that first fraction over there. So our 2x cubed plus 4, 2x cubed plus 4, top and bottom. All right, this should get you negative 3x cubed plus 2x3 plus 8 all over 2x cubed plus 4 3/2, which equals plus 8 over 2x cubed plus 4 to 3/2. All right, and that should be your final answer. Okay, I know it's tough sometimes knowing when to stop simplifying, knowing which way to go, but after you do a couple of these examples, you'll see the pattern. Okay, we develop that pattern. You're multiplying by that denominator most times to simplify it out. So also 10 is going to be one that I want you guys to work on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you next time for our last little section.